Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Ask the Instructor. My name is John Correspondence. This show is brought to you by the Tampa School of Real Estate. We're here every single Wednesday to help you understand the technical side of the real estate industry. And one of the things that we specialize most here at the Tampa School of Real Estate is Florida Real Estate Commission required courses. But here's the thing, especially today, there's multiple different course formats to fit your learning style, from in-class courses to where we bring an instructor to you either on a set schedule or on demand, to even a self-guided interactive type of curriculum as well. But there's all kinds of different ways we have to get you to obtain your Florida real estate license, to complete your post-licensing requirements, get your broker license. So if you're trying to figure out what course is best for you, that's going to check as many boxes as possible. Look, it's usually never an option to find the perfect whatever for whatever the situation may be. There's usually some sort of compromises that have to be made, but you shouldn't be making compromises if you're not informed of which option may be the best for you. So don't compromise your future of not even taking one of these courses because maybe you can't find a certain schedule or something like that. So we're going to dive deeper into these different course formats, how to be most successful with any of them regardless of what your learning style is, but then also going through again these types of courses that are required to get started, to complete your renewal requirements, to get your broker license. So a lot of great information for you today. And if you have questions, we are live, of course, so you can drop those in the chat, or at any time you could go ahead, and I think the phone number's right there right now, 813-333-2676. Again, that's 813-333-2676. We have advisors standing by to answer any questions you have and assist you in any way it is that they can. So take advantage of that resource. But other than that, stick with us. I'm John Christopher. You're watching Ask the Instructor.
You are watching Ask the Instructor. Absorb the knowledge. Become the expert.
Alrighty, hello and welcome back to this week's episode of Ask the Instructor, where we're talking about the different Florida Real Estate Commission required course options. So the different way it is you go about meeting your Florida Real Estate Commission requirements. We'll also talk about who the Florida Real Estate Commission is and why you have to meet these requirements. And again, also the course options that are available. But one other thing before we get going, and whoa, that camera's pointed at the ceiling there. So hey, if you have questions, drop that in the live chat. So drop that in the live chat. Or again, you can reach out to us at 813-333-2676. But let's head over to the whiteboard. And again, there's multiple options, especially if you're getting your Florida real estate license. We actually have our latest course format now fully available to get your real estate license, in addition to all of our classic formats to get your real estate license. So 4 different formats. And let's start with the most classic form of learning that you may have ever encountered, that you've probably done at some point in time. But that's classroom instruction. Classroom instruction. And classroom instruction is where, as the name implies, you come to a classroom and you have an instructor that's going to guide you through the material. And usually, for most people we talk to, this is usually where their mind's at initially. And the reason why, let's take a pause here and think about that. Like I said, this is the most classic form of learning. That doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. There's a reason why it's still a prominent learning style today. But also a big reason why that's still one of the prominent learning styles is because this is what we all grew up on. I mean, even children of today, despite where technology is at, even children of today still partake in this classroom learning environment. A whole worldwide pandemic broke out that put an end to this temporarily, but then what happened? It came surging back. And so this is why this is a preference for so many people, is because it's what you have experience with, is going through an instructor-led class. That's really the key part of this. That sets it apart from when we used to have just one online course option. We'll put that up here as self-guided online. And so the self-guided online program, this is going to be something where it's not instructor-guided, it's self-guided. And so there was a time when these were our only two course options. We either had an in-person class that you could take with us or a self-guided online option. Now, we do have two other options available today, which we're going to get to. But with the self-guided online option, it was a great option because if you couldn't fit a set schedule, the online, on-demand aspect of being available 24/7 made this where regardless of what your schedule is, anybody can complete this. Now, for some people that may prefer a classroom style, it doesn't necessarily mean that you cannot do this. It just means that it's maybe going to be a little bit more difficult. Or if you've never done some sort of online course before, again, you don't have experience with it, so it's going to be new. So some kinks to kind of work out of it going through the process, but we've had plenty of people where this has been the first online course they've taken. And not just, kids that are out of school. Like I said, they've never taken an online course before, and they've tried this online course and have been able to get licensed successfully. And the reason why our specific format for our self-guided curriculums are different from a lot of others is a lot of other schools, especially when you see these bargain online courses, there's one course that we actually used to use from a nationwide publisher prior to the course we offer today, and it essentially was kind of like an online version of this textbook here, which, this is like a 600-page textbook with a lot of words, and it's so dense. Look, back when I got my real estate license, this is the method that I used to get my real estate license, and there's a lot of courses that are very similar to that prehistoric course that I took, where you've got a big, huge chunk of information for 19 different units with a little unit exam at the end of each one. And, if you just like to read textbooks, that maybe can work, but for me, it frustrated me. And to this day, it still frustrates, which is why we don't offer a textbook type of format. But if you're looking for a text-based format, our self-guided online program is going to be a infinitely better option. So rather than just reading the textbook, because even if you could buy this textbook, but this textbook itself doesn't give you credit. You need to take a course that gives you credit that meets the Florida Real Estate Commission requirements to earn your real estate license, for post-licensing, to get your broker license, whatever course it is that you're taking. This is universal across the board. But again, when these self-guided online programs it is that we offer, you'll see them on our website. It's our LEAP platform. And this LEAP platform, it is primarily text-based information, but it's not big chapters that you're reading through. It's small, bite-sized, interactive pieces of information. And why we offer this exclusively for our text-based course is just because those courses that are more similar to a textbook, it's just too much information and it's so dense that a lot of people get burnt out with it. That's the reason why we shifted to this platform back in 2016, is we had a lot of students that were getting burnt out on it. And so that's where we launched this new kind of bite-sized micro-learning self-guided online course series. And we have that available for every single one of our courses. Now, the classroom course, again, the big differentiator isn't necessarily that you're coming to a classroom, it's that you have an instructor guiding you through this. And so back in 2020, this was our course offering. But in 2020, specifically about March, and if you're familiar with recent history, you knew what was going on in 2020 in the spring, we were no longer having in-person classes. Now, we still had a self-guided online program, but not only did we have instructors that were like, I want to teach people, I can't teach people because I can't be around people. We had students that were like, the self-guided, that's not what I'm looking for. And what was becoming more popular at the time, Zoom and all of this web conferencing type of things. It was becoming a lot more familiar for a lot of people, us included, as a real estate school. And so we sought out to get approval to be able to offer our classroom course via live stream. And this was revolutionary for us because we would literally have people, so right across the street from us, I'm at our New Tampa office here, we're the Tampa School of Real Estate. Our main headquarters office is right here in New Tampa off of Bruce B. Downs and I-75. And right across the street from us, literally you could walk across the street, there's a Holiday Inn. And we would literally have people that would be coming to our classroom right in the room next to me here. And they would be staying at the Holiday Inn because they wanted to take one of our instructor-led classes. They either saw reviews for a certain instructor and they really wanted to take the classes with that instructor, or maybe they just heard of Tampa School of Real Estate in general and they wanted to take that certain location, or that they wanted to come to our office because we've had people come from Miami, from Europe, from literally all over the world to take our in-person classes. Not so much anymore though, because when people are remotely wanting to join us, they don't take the classroom courses because, I mean, it's just a Holiday Inn. It's not a Ritz-Carlton across the street, but that adds up to take a 1 week or 2 week course depending on the format. And, you know, being in a hotel room, that's kind of maybe not an ideal environment. Yeah, you could get an Airbnb. Look, there's plenty of options. You want to do that, come take a classroom course with us. But if you would prefer us to bring the instructor to you virtually, very similar to kind of what we're doing right now, except for we don't do it via Facebook or YouTube or just like a little like video. It's an interactive virtual classroom system that has a live chat where you could privately message your instructor or message in the group chat. There's actually, in our learning system, we have an amazing student support team here that is here to help you achieve success in real estate. And the easiest way to get connected with them is right when you log into that learning portal. There's that little yellow chat bubble. The same one you'll see right on our main website as well. But that being said, getting back to the live stream format. So like I said, we started offering this in 2020, and it literally was to temporarily at least replace our classroom courses. Because at the time, we couldn't offer in-person classes, but we could offer live streams. Because with live streams, we all just hang out behind our computer here, and then we're not going to get our germs on each other or whatever it is that's going on. We do have classroom courses available now, if that is, again, something you're interested in. But if you'd rather not, and look, here's the thing right now. Maybe it's not being in the room with other people. Maybe that's not your concern anymore. That kind of concern has seemed to have drifted away for the most part. But maybe the concern you have is gas prices, that you got to drive back and forth to a classroom. Again, you don't need to drive to us. We could bring the instructor to you. Now, it is still a set schedule. We have, for both of these options here, live stream and classroom courses, we've got things from day classes, evening classes, morning classes, afternoon classes. We even have very popular weekend classes. If you want to do one of those weekend classes, get signed up for that because those fill up very quickly. As do all the courses, we do have limited class sizes in that. So if you're thinking about signing up for one of these instructor-led courses, whether it's an in-person or where we bring it to you virtually, that you will have to register in advance to make sure that your seat is reserved. And one other thing with the live stream is, on top of that, we need to be able to ship your book out. So even if we do still have seats available like the day before, I mean, we could get you a temporary textbook, but like a little digital online copy. But ultimately, you want the physical textbooks. You could write in it, so you could mark in it. I mean, so much of this is virtual. And look, I'm all for virtual things, but having this physical book where there's an actual physical geographic location you could memorize and reference to, there is some benefit to that. And the shipping is included with the live stream. This is a $50 textbook, and the shipping is included with the live stream. And of course, the book is included with your classroom course as well. You'll just get that on the first day. You could add the book for the self-guided online. However, if you want a book to be able to follow along with an instructor, but maybe one of these schedules doesn't work for you, that's where our latest course offering is probably going to be the biggest benefit to you. And that's our Instructor-Led on Demand. So now not only can we bring a live stream to you with a set schedule, and look, you may prefer a set schedule because that may be what it takes to get it done for you, is having a set time and place you could go to. Whether that time and place is on your laptop or in one of our classrooms, or even on your phone. Honestly, you could even do this from your phone. Now, it's a lot smaller on your phone than a computer screen, but can it be done? Absolutely. Especially if, maybe that's just one day that maybe you're traveling, or, that's something where you've got to tune in on a mobile device. You could do that as well. And look, we don't require you to have a webcam. So that's why I didn't even want to make the Zoom reference earlier. But the web live streaming thing became a much more popular concept. But look, we don't need to see you. We don't need to see you. We don't need to look at you. Your classmates don't need to look at you. You need to look at the instructor and the content that's being displayed on the screen, that's being described. And the chat system, it works just like an actual class, because in a class, you're probably all familiar with this, raising your hand. But in our classes, typically our instructors have set times where they're taking questions in the class. Because a lot of times you'll have a question that's about to get answered and what's about to be covered. And so the live stream, we run that the same way. Again, it's literally our classroom course, but now in an online format. And before we even have our instructors being able to do live streaming, we don't hire new instructors as live stream instructors. The classroom course is where they'll be doing training, of course, first. But when they're doing their first classes, that's going to be in a classroom course. Because in a classroom course, you have a live audience right there to interact with. But like I said, we don't require you to be on camera. We require ourselves to know what's going on and know what we're doing, so we don't have to be looking at you. We require our live stream instructors to have experience teaching this class to many students, to where they've got a presentation that's going to minimize the need for questions. Because the virtual format, you're still able to ask questions, but if the whole class was question and answer, that would be chaos. And that's where a live stream course could very easily become chaos. And this is where, I won't say specifics, but we've had students that have came from other schools that have tried live streaming, and they're like, yeah, I did live streaming with another school, but it was just a Zoom class, and there was like 20 people talking, and it was just madness, and it was very chaotic. That's not how we run our live streams here. We run a tight ship, so to say. We keep things very organized, very to the point, very focused on what's most important, what the primary objective of that course is going to be. Primary objective of your pre-licensing course is getting your license. Your post-licensing, it's two. Number one, completing a renewal requirement. But number two, taking away key information to be able to grow your real estate business. So when you're looking for that business growth stuff, that's more going to come in your post-licensing. And same thing for broker post-licensing. That has a lot of real-world information that's going to help you grow your brokerage business. And then, of course, continuing education. Now, that actually have a separate format for continuing education, where we have the self-guided for continuing education, but one other format we have, and this is only available for the 14-hour continuing education. So the correspondence book, and that's CE only. The 14-hour CE. That's the only one the Florida Real Estate Commission will allow this for, but essentially it's a much smaller book, maybe like that thick. So a very skinny book, and it's got a 30-question open book exam. You do that 30-question open book exam, submit that into us, you get credit for your 14 hours. We report it to the DBPR. All you've got to do is pay your renewal fee. If you're looking for the fastest, quickest, easiest way to get your 14 hours done, that correspondence book can help you out in a pinch. We do have self-guided continuing education courses, so if you're looking to use it more as a learning experience, highly recommend that, because there's a lot of we've got a whole catalog of different continuing education electives that you could piece together a package that makes sense to you, or just use our pre-built packages, or like I said, you can get that correspondence book for that, like I said, quicker, easier. They call this a 14-hour course, but the only thing you have to do for this correspondence book is complete the exam, send that into us, and it's a 30-question, and it's an open book exam. This is the only course where there's an open book exam, continuing education. All the other courses are going to be a closed book exam. But that's our 4 different course options there. The self-guided is usually going to be your most entry-level price point. The classroom in-person classes, those are our most limited availability, so those are going to be your highest price point. And maybe that's a factor into this as well, because in addition to your pre-licensing, there's the post-licensing course. I would highly recommend you also purchase our exam prep tools. Those are on demand and they're interactive tools that include videos, a question simulator, MP3 audio review. That's our Pass First Try bundle. So I would highly recommend that, adding that if you're getting your real estate license. And we actually even have bundle packages to bundle this together, your pre-licensing, post-licensing, and that exam prep to get you past the state exam. So that, if you're looking to bundle that all together, call us up, 813-333-2676. We also have that available on the website, but there's so much information on the website. That's the downside to us having so many different course models, so many different course formats. We're now competing with ourselves, essentially. We've got our self-guided online competing with our classroom online. There's no reason why you would need to go to another real estate school. We have literally every course option that's out there, and we're one of the top-rated real estate schools in the state of Florida. We've had tens of thousands of students come through our programs to get their real estate license, to complete post-licensing, continue education, and we're here for the life of your real estate career. That's why they stick me out on YouTube every week and Facebook and all these other places. Get out there and answer their questions. So speaking of which, we'll go over here to the crazy out of whack camera, because this is where my computer is, and check on the chats here, see what questions anyone has. Welcome in Liz, welcome Lacey, thank you for tuning in. I'm going to get the Success Center pulled up, but we're going to take a quick commercial break, so stick with us. I'm John Carismo. You're watching Ask the Instructor. Are you studying for your Florida real estate exam? If you are, you need to check out our Pass First Try strategy. You're going to love this. It's 4 steps that we break down the process to study for your Florida real estate exam. So you're set up to pass your Florida real estate exam, because that's what you're studying for, right? To pass your exam. It's 4 steps. Number 1, you learn the information. You've got to learn this to be able to pass the exam, but it doesn't stop at learning. Step 2, you've got to reinforce the basic, simple, key concepts. As you learn this information, keep reviewing the simple things. You don't need to know everything, but you got to review these basic key concepts. Step 3, you've got to test your knowledge. The exam's going to test your knowledge, so if you don't test your knowledge in advance, you won't find out if you know what you think you know until you take the exam. And then step 4 is be confident and prepared, because even if you know this material, you need to be confident that you know the material. Check out the full strategy at passfirsttry.com. That's passfirsttry.com. Hello and welcome back to this week's episode of Ask the Instructor, but really just wrapping up today and what we've been covering of the different course options and the formats that we have available to complete your Florida Real Estate Commission requirements. So if you want a good old-fashioned classroom course, we've got that. If you want us to bring the instructor to you, hold on. You want a good old-fashioned classroom course? We've got that. You want us to bring the instructor to you? We've got that. You want us to bring the instructor to you on your schedule? We've got that. You want to go through it at your own pace, where you don't care what an instructor has to say. You want to go through the curriculum yourself? We've got that with the self-guided course. And for the continuing education, you want to just answer a 30-question open book exam to get credit for your 14 hours? We've got that. And the phone number to reach us, because you can go to tsre.us. That's our website, tsre.us. It'll forward you right over to tampaschoolofrealestate.com. Well, that's a good little link to remember there, tsre.us. That'll take you right to good old tampaschoolofrealestate.com. Or you could call us. And our advisors, you could ask them whatever questions you have. Don't be shy. Everything is confidential. Call or text us, 813-333-2676, or visit us online at tsre.us. If you want to make sure you don't miss any of these episodes, drop in your email at tsre.us, so that way you get subscribed to our Success Center to make sure you don't miss any of these videos, articles, and content that we put out on a regular basis to help you grow your real estate business. And again, these course options, especially if you want to do one of these two right here, these have limited availability. So get in touch with us to get a seat reserved. You can do that with just a $57 deposit, and the balance is due a week ahead of time. Or we could even finance this out. We could finance it into 4 payments. We actually even have 12-month financing options as well. So call us 813-333-2676. One of our advisors will be able to go over those financing terms with you. No interest, no fees on the biweekly payment plans. I think the 12-month one, it charges interest maybe, but call us up. We'll be able to go through whatever the current options are. We team up with a firm to be able to offer financing options. So if you ever used a firm before, if you like them, it's a firm powered by ShopPay. So definitely give us a call, because money shouldn't be the reason that stops you from getting a real estate license. Again, especially if you want our most entry-level course here in terms of pricing, that's the self-guided online courses. And so if you're looking to get going in a tried and true proven course format that's been used by tens of thousands of Tampa School of Real Estate students in the past, that self-guided online format has been our #1 selling course, just because we've offered that since 2016. It's been updated and revised over the years and improved. But again, this isn't a beta test. This is something that we know works. If you make it through it, if you go through the interactive bits of it, it does work. You just got to get through it. But if you prefer an instructor to go through it, and that's going to be more motivating and inciting to you, and you know, if you're watching this video and you're like, man, I wish this guy could be my instructor. Well, this guy can be your instructor through our Instructor-Led on-demand course. So this is something new we just launched this month. July 1st actually was when this officially became available, and everyone who pre-ordered it, it was able to access. I think we had over 100 pre-orders, so huge demand that we've had for this course, and we've had significantly more people sign up since we've started back on July 1st. But because this is the launch month, we do have a launch promo going on, a new career sale at tampaschoolrealestate.com, or tsre.us for short. So head over there, and this you get started right away. This includes your textbook. All 3 of these options include a textbook. Because to follow along with the instructor, you're usually following along not just on the screen, but with the book as well. So that way you can take notes and write in it. The self-guided, like I said, that's a more interactive, self-contained system, so that doesn't include the book. Again, that also helps bring down the cost, because we don't have to ship you out a textbook for it. It's all online, and you could get going with it right away. And let's say you start with a self-guided option, but it turns out that's not right for you. Maybe you want to upgrade to one of these instructor-led courses. We'll help you out with that. 813-333-2676. Again, that's 813-333-2676. But otherwise, it's about all the time we've got for today. So I want to thank you for tuning in. I want to thank everyone for subscribing to the channel. Remember, hit that little bell icon if you're on Facebook or YouTube, or just go to tampaschool.com and put in your email, and that'll make sure you get email updates whenever it is that we have new information to help you grow your real estate business. It's about all the time we have for today. If you still have questions, though, call us at 813-333-2676. You can also text us at that phone number as well, 813-333-2676. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you on Friday for State of Real Estate. Have you been wanting to get your real estate license but have been struggling to find an instructor-led course that fits your schedule? I'm proud to introduce to you our on-demand instructor-led pre-licensing course. Now you do not have to make a course schedule fit around your schedule to take an instructor-led course. This course is designed to be 100% video-based instruction. And this video-based instruction, even though this is pre-recorded video, still gives you the opportunity to engage and interact with the information to ensure your understanding of important key concepts so you're prepared for your end-of-course exam and state exam. My name is John Chrismo. I'll be your instructor in this course, and I've been with the Tampa School of Real Estate for several years now and have helped personally thousands of people going through the licensing process. I'm excited to be your instructor throughout this course. Now, as you're going through the course, if you need help, we're just a click away. In the corner, you'll see a little yellow chat bubble where you can message our student support team, where you'll be able to get in touch with our team of licensed support professionals that have sales associate licenses, broker licenses, and instructor licenses as well. So you don't have just one instructor. You have a whole team of people from the Tampa School of Real Estate to help keep you on track, to help keep you in the important information, and to help keep you moving closer towards building your real estate career, getting it off the ground, and being able to go out there to join a broker, to activate your license, and start earning commissions. All of that is possible and so much more. But to get started, you need to enroll. So enroll today. Take advantage of the special offer we have on this on-demand pre-licensing course. You'll have instant access. As soon as you enroll, you'll get an email with information to log into your course online so you can get logged in and start completing your course today. You don't have to wait until the class starts. The class is already there waiting for you. So take action today and let's start building your real estate empire. Have you been wanting to get your real estate license but have been struggling to find an instructor-led course that fits your schedule? I'm proud to introduce to you our on-demand instructor-led pre-licensing course. Now you do not have to make a course schedule fit around your schedule to take an instructor-led course. This course is designed to be 100% video-based instruction. And this video-based instruction, even though this is pre-recorded video, still gives you the opportunity to engage and interact with the information to ensure your understanding of important key concepts so you're prepared for your end of course exam and state exam. My name is John Correspondence. I'll be your instructor in this course, and I've been with the Tampa School of Real Estate for several years now and have helped personally thousands of people going through the licensing process. I'm excited to be your instructor throughout this course. Now, as you're going through the course, if you need help, we're just a click away. In the corner, you'll see a little yellow chat bubble where you can message our student support team, where you'll be able to get in touch with our team of licensed support professionals that have sales associate licenses, broker licenses, and instructor licenses as well. So you don't have just one instructor, you have a whole team of people from the Tampa School of Real Estate to help keep you on track, to help keep you in the important information, and to help keep you moving closer towards building your real estate career, getting it off the ground, and being able to go out there to join a broker, to activate your license, and start earning commissions. All of that is possible and so much more. But to get started, you need to enroll. So enroll today. Take advantage of the special offer we have on this on-demand pre-licensing course. You'll have instant access. As soon as you enroll, you'll get an email with information to log into your course online so you can get logged in and start completing your course today. You don't have to wait until the class starts. The class is already there waiting for you. So take action today and let's start building your real estate empire. Have you been wanting to get your... Hey, so if you're thinking about starting a real estate career, it could feel a little overwhelming sometimes. Look, that's completely understandable. That's why we're here to help. If you haven't already, check out our Success Center, tampaschool.com/success, or if you don't even know where to begin, give us a call. We'd love to help you out. We've got advisors standing by to answer any questions you have and assist you in any way it is that we can. Our phone number is 813-928-0106. Again, that's 813-928-0106. Give us a call. We're the Tampa School of Real Estate.
Do you want a career that allows you to be in control? With a career in real estate, you'll get to call the shots. Whether you're looking at starting part-time or want to become the next top agent, a career in real estate makes it possible. Find out what it takes at tampaschool.com. Do you want to incorporate studying for your real estate exams into your busy schedule? Now you can review the key topics you need to know to pass your class and state exams with our MP3 audio review. Simply pop in your headphones or connect to your car to reinforce crucial information while you exercise or drive. Listen to the first unit for free at mp3audioreview.com. That's mp3audioreview.com.
Are you thinking about a career in real estate? Hey, I'm John Correspondence with the Tampa School of Real Estate, and we've helped thousands of people just like you obtain their real estate license. If you're thinking about a career in real estate, give us a call. The phone number is 813-928-0106. Our advisors are standing by to answer any questions you have and assist you in any way they can. Hey, if you're enjoying the show today, which I'm sure you are, be sure to hit like, subscribe, post your comments, share with your friends and family. Thank you guys so much for watching.